Hey, I'm up and outside on Lake Michigan in the morning. So I thought I'd check in because I wanted to talk about spiritual awakenings, and the lake is kind of a spiritual place. So I don't ever kind of consider having a giant spiritual awakening where all of a sudden I was awake. Like I said, I was always kind of a seeker, and maybe it's just because spiritual awakening didn't really exist as a concept back then, but I had a couple of pivotal moments that I would say really put me back on the path. One would be my grandma dying up around 2000, and I read a book, Life After Death by Mary T. Brown, and she kind of talked about what happens after death, and it really put me at ease. And eventually my grandma gave me a visitation dream, so I really was reassured that she was okay and that life goes on after death. And then in 2004, my grandfather died. I ended up buying their house and moving in there, and it quickly became normal that I smelled toast when he was around, and sometimes he would set things out for me in his workshop, super helpful. Never really realized that those were things either back in that day, but there was one time when I was cleaning my house and puttering about, and I had the TV on in the kitchen to PBS, as one does, and I heard Wayne Dyer speaking, and it kind of drew me in, and I stood there in front of the TV watching this thing, and it was like for the first time somebody was actually speaking my language, and it was things that I always believed to be true. So that was kind of my journey to start out with, maybe, kind of. I don't know, like I said, it's not really a big aha moment. I don't know, I'd be interested to hear about other people's spiritual awakenings because, like I said, it wasn't even a concept back then. So, like I said before, I'm not here to convince anybody of anything, but if you're on the path, I'm here to light the way.